The world of APS-C photography is about to be turned upside down, and if you've been waiting for the ultimate crop sensor powerhouse, your patience is about to be rewarded in ways you never imagined. For years, the original EOS R7 sat comfortably as the king of Canon's APS-C lineup, but as we move deeper into 2026, the whispers from the industry have turned into a roar. We are standing on the precipice of a revolution, a moment where the lines between professional full-frame performance and the agility of the APS-C format are not just blurring. They're being erased entirely. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel. Hit the bell icon for more tech updates. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II isn't just a seasonal refresh. It is the mini R1 that wildlife and sports photographers have been dreaming of. Imagine holding a camera that packs the blistering speed of a flagship, the surgical precision of next-generation AI autofocus, and a sensor that redefines what we thought was possible for this sensor size. This is the story of how Canon plans to reclaim the throne from competitors like Fujifilm and Sony, creating a hybrid beast that refuses to compromise on any front. To understand why the R7 Mark II is causing such a seismic shift in the community, we have to look at the heart of the machine, the rumored 40-megapixel stacked BSI CMOS sensor. This is a massive departure from the standard front-side illuminated sensors of the past. By moving to a stacked architecture, Canon is drastically increasing the data readout speed, which effectively kills the dreaded rolling shutter effect that plagued previous models during high-speed electronic shutter bursts. For the first time in an APS-C body, you can shoot at 30 or even 40 frames per second with virtually zero distortion on fast-moving subjects. Whether it's a bird's wings in mid-stroke or a race car blurring past the finish line, the R7 Mark II is being engineered to capture every millisecond with clinical accuracy. This sensor isn't just about speed, though. The 40-megapixel resolution puts it in direct competition with the highest resolution crop sensors on the market, offering a level of cropping flexibility that telephoto shooters rely on when they can't get close enough to the action. But power is nothing without control, and that is where the internal processing comes into play. Reports indicate that the R7 Mark II will borrow the Digic accelerator technology from the high-end EOS R1 and R5 Mark II. This secondary processor works alongside the main Digic X chip to handle massive amounts of data in real time. This isn't just marketing fluff. It translates to a more responsive viewfinder, faster buffer clearing, and, most importantly, a leap in autofocus capabilities that feels like science fiction. We're looking at a system that doesn't just recognize a human or an animal. It understands the intent of the movement. The AI-driven subject tracking is expected to stay locked on even when the subject is obscured or moving erratically across the frame. For a wildlife photographer deep in the woods or a sports shooter on the sidelines of a packed stadium, this level of reliability is the difference between a shot of a lifetime and a blurry memory. The physical design of the camera is also undergoing a radical transformation. Feedback from the original R7 suggested that while the performance was there, the ergonomics needed to lean more toward the professional side. Canon has listened. The R7 Mark II is rumored to feature a larger, more robust body that feels balanced even when paired with heavy RF super telephoto lenses. The controversial rear dial and joystick layout of the original model is expected to be replaced with a more traditional, intuitive setup similar to the EOS R6 Mark III. This move ensures that professional shooters can switch between full-frame and APS-C bodies without a learning curve. Additionally, the electronic viewfinder is getting a much-needed resolution boost. The days of 2.36 million EVFs are over. 2026 demands a crystal-clear, high-refresh rate window into the world, allowing you to track subjects with a level of immersion that makes the camera feel like an extension of your own eye. Video creators, you haven't been forgotten. The R7 Mark II is shaping up to be a hybrid monster that could potentially rival dedicated cinema cameras in the APS-C space. With a new stacked sensor, we are rehearing strong rumors of 8K internal recording, a first for Canon's crop lineup. Even if you don't need 8K, the benefits for 4K production are immense. You'll be able to record oversampled 4K video at up to 120 frames per second with minimal crop, giving you that buttery, smooth, slow motion without sacrificing detail. Heat management has also been a major focus, with redesigned internal venting and more efficient processing allowing for significantly longer recording times without the fear of a shutdown mid-interview. This makes the R7 Mark II a viable primary camera for documentary filmmakers and high-end YouTubers who need a reliable workhorse that can handle the heat of a full production day. Connectivity and storage are the final pieces of this high-performance puzzle. To handle the massive files generated by 40 frames per second bursts and 8K video, the dual-slot configuration is getting an upgrade. Expect one CFexpress Type B slot for maximum speed and one SD UHS-2 slot for compatibility and backup. This ensures that the camera's buffer never becomes a bottleneck during critical moments. Furthermore, the inclusion of Wi-Fi 6E and a dedicated USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port means that getting your files from the camera to your mobile device or workstation will be faster than ever. In an era where instant is the standard, Canon is making sure that professional creators can deliver their content to the world without the wait. As we look toward the official announcement in mid-2026, one thing is certain. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II isn't just an upgrade. It's a statement of intent that the APS-C format is here to stay, and it's more powerful than it has ever been.